What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD, and welcome to another great episode of TTR. We're going to be talking about Saturday night main event coming up in a few nights. Before we jump into the preview show and some great questions, of course, I want to introduce us. It's your boy JD, and right underneath me, you got Dirty Dan.
Yeah.
Right underneath Dirty Dan, you got Michi Black, the Wagwan Warrior.
Wagwan, everyone, and I got the silky on today.
And right underneath Michi Black, you got main event RJ.
With the strap, day 655.
Day something again, man. We confused on the days. It's whatever day we on, but whatever day we on, my man's been holding that strap. He ain't losing it. We know that. He's undefeated.
He cheated the minivan the first time.
I'm dead.
Minivan wants his rematch.
It was a clean 1, 2, 3. There is no rematch.
There's no rematch for that. Nah, that's crazy.
They are done. If they want to win a Rumble, I don't care. It does not matter. He's not getting another chance.
Well, as always, it's your boy JD, and it's the only place for your great debates and hot takes. Speaking of rematches, we got one to kick off Saturday night main event. This has been a rematch. This has been going on for quite some time, right? So the Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre steel cage match. I actually like that we're here with the steel cage match.
Yeah.
It does make me a little excited. It does in a way, because if it was just a regular match, we've seen this a million times, and this feud has gone on for far too long. So I'm hoping that we end it in a bloody brawl and we just call it quits. This is the way that we end it. And then it would kind of make sense that we worked up this much. But it might not. It might not. Because we are going to get two big-ass brutes in a big-ass cage. But my question really here for the panel is Drew McIntyre. He talks a lot on social media about being unlucky. He made like an entire list of him being fucked over. Is Drew McIntyre the most unlucky big time star? Or is it that he keeps fumbling his opportunities? How do we feel? Because he has been throwing some antics out there. We know that there's been some backstage rumbling, whether it's a part of the story or not, that, you know, he's walked out of some things and whatnot. So is this really Drew McIntyre's fault, or is he just unlucky? And this is the way that the cards have been drawn for him.
I'm gonna say this. Only one time I'm gonna say it was his fault. Because when it was at Mania last year, when he beat Seth, he should have left. There's no reason for you to be out there sitting there. Yeah, RJ, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He's in doing the piece for CM Punk.
Oh, no, it was 2 years ago.
It was
2 years ago. Okay, sorry.
I was thinking that, but I'll let you go.
Sorry. My bad. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But he's doing all of that. He's doing all that in front of CM Punk. CM Punk retaliated because the match was over, didn't matter. And then you getting, tricked up by Punk. Damian out here came and cashed in. Like, that was his opportunity. That was the only time I'm gonna say, like, bro, you should have left. Everything else, he was just screwed. CM Punk came all day to Clash, in Scotland for what? Why were you there, bro?
To crash the party.
You're there for no reason.
RJ is emphatically shaking his head. So how do you feel, RJ? Why are you shaking your head?
None of these is Drew McIntyre's fault. Like, first of all, like, CM Punk, if he didn't want to interact with Drew McIntyre, then why was he out there? Like, come on, answer me that. Exactly. So that's got to be CM. You got to put that one on CM Punk. And Damian Priest, nobody believed in Damian Priest leading up to WrestleMania. And the fact that he found it in himself is just so convenient, isn't it? So that's, a little luck on that side. And then CM Punk gave him a little push towards that, right? But then after that, you got to just think, Drew McIntyre was getting pinned by like Jey Uso, so it's got to be some type of unlucky.
Yo, get him out of here.
I'm not gonna put it. Like, it can't be Drew's fault that Jey Uso got one up on him either. This just all seems like a bunch of unlucky situations.
It is very unlucky.
It's not fair. Not fair.
All right, well, Dirty Dan, I'm gonna pass it to you because you the real talk of the group typically. Is this match truly though? Possibly the sleeper banger of the night? Do you feel like this could be match of the night between these two? Because we know Damian put on a very good performance and he was really good as a champion. He's kind of fizzled out a little bit, but he still got that in him. And of course, we know what Drew Mac can do. So do you feel like this is the sleeper match of the night, depending on how we look at the other things coming up on this card?
It could be, yeah. I mean, for the love of God, Drew McIntyre, do not fuck yourself up like the last time you were in the cage, please. For the love of God. But nah, it could be a banger. Hey yo, when you put Damian there with someone that can go, Damian goes too.
I agree.
So
yeah.
I mean, they're two workhorses. So
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it can get bloody. Probably
the
for
last
Drew.
time they
I think so,
met.
too.
Have we ever seen Damian get bloodied?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Not recent memory for me.
yeah, I must say not recent memory now.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
I'm about to say he might be
Last
too much of a
week?
diva to bleed himself. So I don't know.
Nah, chill.
Dave's just like, I'm not doing that. With his forehead, like, no.
He might be Puerto Rican, but he thinks he's like pretty. So he's like, I'm not cutting
No,
myself.
I'm not
off.
doing that. No. Not that
Thanks
Puerto Rican.
is strong.
He said I gave
He
up those
knows.
days a long time ago.
Oh man. Well, I do think, again, real talk, I do think that this would be probably match of the night. I mean, we do got some other matches which we'll kind of hop into. I know overall we kind of talk behind the scenes where we're not too excited about SNME. I kind of am. I think that this on paper, wrestling wise, seems to be a better lineup than what we got at Backlash, and I was really excited for Backlash, and it wound up turning to be a decent pay-per-view. So I do think that this could be another sneaky pay-per-view. I do like the names here. Some of the matchups are kind of weird. Speaking of John Cena and the Truth, R-Truth here. So between these two, right? The thing that I actually love about this is that all these nostalgic memes and all these things that have come to life out of this, right? So R-Truth is facing his GOAT, his idol. And this has been going on for a year. There you
His
go.
childhood hero.
So this is where we're at. And we thought that this was a big joke. R-Truth has been talked about as a big joke. We have said right here, and this is why I'm excited for this matchup, because we've said, right, I've said it a million times, we need to treat R-Truth correctly. I know he's there for comedic relief and he does an amazing job at it. But man, he just looks like the dumb guy out there sometimes, and I'm tired of it. I want him to be like, nah, I'm about that action. Let's not forget K Quick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's not forget about that he could really throw down. The worst thing you can do here, right. The worst thing you can do here is do some type of squash match. Because this is where this is where I'm gonna push it out. Yeah, so this would be the worst thing. I mean, look, you see him go through a table and he just sat there. It don't even, and again, it's not like we haven't seen them do R-Truth this dirty. That's why I'm even saying it. Don't do something dirty to this man. Let this be a spotlight type of match, and that's where I'm gonna push it out to y'all. Could we see a nice match between these two? I know we talked about John Cena in matches before. He doesn't quote unquote put on good matches, but this one I think is going to have that entertainment value where, again, you're kind of tied in. You want to root for R-Truth. You want him to win. There's something about R-Truth. And RJ, we were texting and you said you low-key rooting for him. Do you really mean that? Do you want to see R-Truth win the strap from his GOAT, his childhood hero?
Yeah, that's a full circle moment for R-Truth right there.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
Take out his childhood hero to win his first ever WWE championship.
I'm so with it.
I don't know.
Yo, I'm so with it.
No, what's a really bad idea is what if Cena lets R-Truth pin him because that ruins wrestling by putting it on a comedy guy.
Oh, I'll be so
I'm just saying it would ruin wrestling, wouldn't it, John?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Just to lay there, that would be crazy.
R-Truth used to come out with a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro. Yes.
I need him to pin John Cena so bad. I think that would help. That would heal something in here. There's something in here that needs healing, and I think R-Truth pinning John Cena is the way to fix it.
Now, what if?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know.
I just have a fucked up feeling. Go ahead.
What if we go the opposite way and R-Truth gets in the match and he lays down for Cena?
Oh,
that would be so much worse.
Just imagine he's trying to get him to come back and he's gonna lay there for his friend.
Dude, this shit's gonna suck.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. We can do so many wrong things here, boys.
Oh my God.
No good options here.
I'm telling you.
The only good one is him winning. But go ahead, Dirty Dan. Yeah,
I just got this fucked up feeling in my bones. They put R-Truth in this fucking match, and Cody's gonna come out.
Oh my God, Cody for the save.
Cody's gonna come out, bro. They put R-Truth in this match.
That doesn't make sense.
It's just gonna be for Cody to come out.
Bringing him back
to a certain extent.
Not SummerSlam.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yo, because they're gonna make this a comedy match, bro. Because like R-Truth already
God.
uses John Cena's moves, so we're gonna have two guys doing the same move.
I mean, again, it's
Oh my
moments though, man. You're already laughing. Like that's, but okay, we can have the comedic relief, but still show talent. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh no, R-Truth's talented. I'm just
So
saying.
we can have fun with
But
this. Like, it doesn't have to be this super
WWE
serious match. Like,
Yeah.
it can still be
WWE
good.
doesn't treat him like a talent. So I just got this weird fucking feeling.
That's what I said. So I
It
don't
might
want to be a
not
squash
happen
match
right
or nothing
away,
like that, bro.
but somehow, some way, Cody just might come out, bro. It's been too quiet on the Cody end, and it's been too slow on the John Cena end, and no one's really, I don't know. Bro.
Roman just did it. He lost. He took off till SummerSlam. But honestly, Cody not
I mean,
being
he
on
could,
TV, WWE TV kind of sucks. It's just missing
That's what
something.
I'm trying to say.
I
Yo,
agree.
as
I miss
much
Cody.
shit
I
as
do.
people
I'm
talking
pissed.
shit about Cody, ever
Yeah.
since he's left,
It has not been the same.
Mm-hmm.
There's
and
no
this is
star
not
power.
when
It's just
Roman
John
left,
Cena.
everything was just fine.
That's
I
100.
miss Cody so much, and I'm so mad because everybody complained that he was boring and that run sucked. That run was lit, and now I'm mad it's over.
Sure.
I know the Friday Night
And I want
delay
him
is
to
just like,
lose.
It is. It is.
Just, I got man.
tend
You
to
know,
agree.
I'm a advocate for the Friday Night Delight, but man,
And this
Oh,
right
yeah, I
here,
tend to agree.
you see us all agreeing that Cody needs to come back. This is why Cody would never go heel, because they know they need him
Yeah.
as a baby face.
That's
and they
true.
need
I-
him here.
That's true.
I retract my vote for him going Homelander one day. He's got to stay because this shit is
This
so
not it.
boring.
Yeah, this ain't it.
You got Malachi Black cutting no promo.
oh my god,
Well, I'm just saying.
He
I
just
needed
does
Cody's speech, bro.
Let's be real. As much shit as people talk about Cody, right? Now that he's not here, I think people are starting to realize, man, there's just not enough talent. Which just lets you know that he elevates talent. That means he's a great wrestler, motherfucker.
True. No, he's a great
Dude.
wrestler. He's a great
It's
wrestler.
terrible
I need to
because-
see him cry on TV again. Like I miss it. I miss it so
okay,
much.
you can relax. You can relax about the crying. You can relax about the crying.
Oh my god.
This ain't one life to live, my boy. I ain't trying to see no
It
damn
could be.
crying.
One life to
I
live.
don't
We
know
could.
what
It could. It's a soap opera. All right. Well, listen. According to Booker T, it's a movie. So I mean, why not? We can cry in movies. All right. So
Yeah.
next match, another banger, man. You know, talking about match of the night earlier. This is another contender. You got CM Punk and Sami Zayn, which we'll dive into that complex, versus Seth and Braun. The only reason why I see this possibly not being match of the night is very predictable. I think we see where this is going. I'm just going to pass it on TTR right away, the panel, because, you know, the question kind of leads into what I'm going to say here. So I think the big question on everybody's mind is, can Sami and Punk actually coexist? Or is this going to be like a who turns heel first kind of thing? We've been hitting at Sami possibly. We've been talking about it privately. It doesn't seem like his character does. I don't want to throw that out there. It really seems like he's been walking the path. But I also think that that's why you hit him. You hit him. The crowd hit them with the low blow and say, here goes the heel move. So I could see something like that. Do y'all see this working out in their favor at all? Or do we see this being the predictable match of just Seth and Braun winning this because Sami and CM won't get along and maybe won't mesh correctly on screen?
I think as much as I can't stand, CM, I think they're gonna get along because it's not like they were beefing or anything like that. They have no issues with each other or anything, to my knowledge.
On Raw, they had a little, stare down, and CM was looking at him with the side eye,
I mean, we look at each other all the time. Like, I don't talk to you, you don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna look at you. I'm trying to figure out what you
like. This, like, he was like, I don't know if I can trust cuz, yeah, right.
This coming from the guy who's throwing his co-workers on a few shows already.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, they were feeling each other out with the eyeballs. They're like, all right, we're gonna work together and we're gonna get to it. Like,
that's fact.
I don't think they're gonna turn on each other.
See, CM Punk gave him the side eye, but he also doesn't trust people. That's just a character. But go ahead, Dirty Dan.
There's nothing that can save this, bro. Because if I'm just saying, if you have them both win, right?
Mm-hmm.
We already know the continuation is going to be Seth and CM. We already know where this is going. But if it like I said in the chat, what if Sami goes heel, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like RG's face when he said it, it's not like it's the fucking first time he's ever gone heel either. So it's not like they're gonna make it that interesting. And then if he does turn heel and goes with Seth, what is that gonna lead to? Because he's not gonna get any kind of title. So this is gonna be a heel Sami for what?
For no reason.
If that happens.
Dude,
If that happens.
he'd have to like kill Cody. Like he's too light.
What?
He's too light. You can't like a normal low blow to CM Punk isn't enough to go. That's the Sami Zayn. No, he's gonna like kick Cody in the back of the knee and just it doesn't
you
like
said
he's
kill
too.
Cody. You talking about full on prison stab that man?
Yeah, like
Tory
what?
Lane stabbing ass.
Yeah, you see, he needs to
Way
poke
too
him.
nice.
So please go poke him real quick.
Yeah, because it just doesn't work. A low blow type situation doesn't make Sami Zayn heel because he just looks goofy. He looks like the guy who
He just looks goofy.
He's right though.
He's like he's a baby face wearing like heel makeup. Like it just doesn't. It's not working. It wouldn't work.
Facts.
So he'd have to do something dramatic.
It would almost be like John Cena turning heel.
Bad. But he's got it like they did it with Cody. They did it with
Yeah.
Cody,
Yeah.
and it worked. So he's
The
got
thing-
to do something like that.
The only
Like,
reason I don't see maybe Sammy going heel is because I just don't see him being part of that faction. Because Seth and
yeah.
Braun are big time. Sammy is not on their level. I'm sorry.
No, he's not. Okay,
sorry.
okay.
I agree.
Thank you for
agree.
touching on that, because that was my next question. Is Braun Breaker that next star and ready for the spotlight, or does anybody feel like they're fast tracking him a little too fast?
He still needs some work. He needs a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
fair
next
enough.
6 months will help.
I feel
Which
like his
Which is why
promos-
I think they have him
With
with Seth.
Seth
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Paul. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
what a
I think his promos could do just a tad, a little bit more work.
What?
His promos.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is why they have him with him.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah. And in
Unfortunately,
ring work
yo,
and
bro,
whatever.
there are
Seth.
just some people who are not talented enough to be on the mic, which is fine.
Mhm.
But his fucking freakish athletic ability is great enough to have him with
Yep.
Heyman.
But I think
Let Heyman do talking.
I think he could get the mic. I mean,
He could.
his
But
father and
once
his uncle
again,
were never
bro,
really crazy on the mic either. They were really
Exactly.
just
That's
really
my
good
point.
at
It doesn't
ring.
run in the family like that.
Yeah, don't like they're freaks of
The
nature.
Scott Steiner mask
I-
fucking meme, like bro. They don't have great talkers.
They had a manager, didn't they? Am I wrong? I
I
probably would be
think
wrong.
Steiner talked a lot in TNA.
He did.
That's where
Yeah,
that's
he
where a
did.
lot of
It's a
that
TNA,
started.
yeah.
He did that a lot there.
Yeah.
I think Breaker's promos aren't too bad. I think his
Not
in-ring
terrible.
stuff is kind of cheesy, but his backstage, like the one time they had him cut the promo, the one shot where they do that for their entrance when he was IC champion, those were pretty good because it was just him talking about running him down. So he's not too bad. It's just his like one-to-one acting is kind of like off a little bit. So
I
he's not-
agree.
not a lot.
I don't think they can make up
think-
what they want to do with him.
Yeah,
fair
that
enough.
too. That didn't help. But I think
I'm just
now
saying,
he's kind of
'cause
established.
One minute they make him like they want to make him like a Brock Lesnar, like extra dominant, and then the next minute they're like, "Okay, we're not gonna do that with you." It's like they can't make up their mind what they want to do with him.
It's
Either
funny
he's
that you
gonna be a
mentioned Brock
dog and a
Lesnar.
beast or not.
I was going to leave his name out of it, but that was a question I did
I
have.
wasn't trying to, but I'm just
No,
saying
no, I
like they
don't care.
made
I'm just
Brock
saying.
extra dominant. So like,
I did switch one of my questions here because one of my questions did involve like he is comparable, right? Like it does seem like they were trying to give him that Brock Lesnar kind of push,
comparable, but
in a
not
sense,
but do
really.
you
yeah.
want that?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
no, I'm
because
saying,
if-
like the way he
if Brock didn't fucking whatever he did,
right
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
allegations
was
for
the
now, but we'll
talk
see.
was him and
Yeah.
Braun, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
I think so.
It's something like that because I know
It was either
supposed to
him or
be-
Braun or him or Gunther. It was one or the
I think
other.
it's Gunther. It
Yeah,
might have been
it
Gunther too.
It
was
was Gunther
somebody.
at Mania. At
Yeah.
Mania, it was supposed to be Gunther.
In the
then they-
Royal
no,
Rumble,
and that's
Braun
what
was supposed to
changed it.
eliminate him or something or
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
bullshit.
they were supposed to
Remember?
have a stare down there. Oh, it's when
Yeah.
Pat McAfee came in. It was Omos and
Yeah.
Braun. But
Yeah.
it was supposed to be Brock and Braun.
Braun, yeah.
So obviously they see him as that kind of person.
Yeah.
If they were going to have him stare down Braun, Brock. So,
Brock, yeah.
but now they just seem like they're like, "Yeah, we don't know where we want to go with you yet." So,
It seems like they
I thought it
switched
was
him to the
developing.
Batista push, where they give him the veteran
Mm.
heel stable. So it feels more Triple H Batista. I think they did shift.
that's
it
what I
to
said.
that.
Yeah.
And they just throw Paul Heyman in there just because Paul Heyman can talk. And he's
Yeah,
just
he
dramatic.
just-
Like the New Day Evolution.
He kills it. I ain't gonna front. Paul Heyman.
I
is
mean,
better
if you
than
want to
ever,
be
dog.
honest with you, I just feel like they've have Heyman there because it added that was your way to insert CM Punk
Yeah.
and make it more
Yeah, I
personable
guess.
because well, I'm
Didn't
saying you
need
say
it.
you guess, but like if you once you add in Heyman, he did what he did. Then it's not the same old. Everybody knows Seth doesn't like Punk,
Yeah.
so now you're
yeah.
adding Heyman, so it adds something different where it's
Mhm.
not just that they hate each other type of shit. But we all know because they hate each other. It's fine.
I think it was that. I
Okay.
think also they just realized, hey, Roman's about to be gone for like 8 months. We really
Yeah.
want to pay Heyman to
We need to
keep
do
doing
something.
tribal chief things. Let's give him something to do other than my tribal chief is coming soon. Like,
Soon,
we're
right.
with it.
Yeah.
And
Give
best
him a
Calling
lead.
him on his fake
Paul
phone.
Heyman
Yeah.
ain't gonna go somewhere that he don't want to go. So he wanted to go with Braun. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, he knows it's a cash cow right there. That's another ad.
Right. He knows how to stay
Braun,
relevant.
right?
Paul Heyman knows how to stay relevant. I was telling my wife that. I'm like, yo, when you watch Paul Heyman, you're watching the wrestling entertainment. It's so crazy, like how monumental he is, because like the voice, ladies and gentlemen, like I am, and like everybody knows it, and like he has the respect of ECW. He went to war with WWE, then to join the, like, I mean, when you look at dude's resume and when you hear his voice and you look at his line of work, I mean, you're looking at wrestling damn near, especially nowadays, because ain't nobody lasting as long as Paul Heyman can. Bro still looks exactly the same, obviously a little bit fatter, but damn near exactly the same as I remember when 30 years ago, the young bull watching him at, 5-6 years old. You know what I mean? Like, so shout out to Paul Heyman, low key. Bro's a legend for sure. He be scaring me. He be breathing hard. You can't hear it. I can't even do it. He be like, I can't even do it. But like, bro, it just sound like he dying. So you gotta relax out there, bro. We want to see you survive. All right, on to the main event. Listen, what's crazy is I'm not sure this is the main event. It's scheduled as the main event. It says main event preview. I guess it is.
Oh, it does say it?
Main event Jey Uso's main event. For once.
Wait, so John Cena's not the main event? That's crazy. I'm shocked.
I'm looking. I don't know if that's true because I did read online. I did read online.
I'm about to say I thought he'd be the first match.
I did read online. Yeah. He's scheduled for the first match. I think so.
Imagine being main event. So I've yet to main event.
Jey Uso strikes again. He really can't do it. Yeah. A whole world title on a Saturday night main event. He still can't do it.
Well,
and we're still telling me that he's the dude.
He was the last match here, so that's why I don't know.
I will believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
I will believe it when I see it.
That's so crazy.
I don't believe Cena's. Yeah, I'll do the opening match for Jey Uso.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I'm willing to eat crow. I'll do it. I'll do it on the show. I still don't believe them. Bro hasn't won a match since Mania.
I just feel like excuse me. I just feel like there's like, it's just bad timing in weird circumstances.
What you mean?
That's like with Drew. I'm just saying because like his title at main event most pay-per-views.
I agree.
John Cena's back.
I agree.
Just like with Drew, everyone's like, well, why is he part of the title picture? Well, unfortunately, Seth and CM Punk are around. So they take the shot.
Listen,
so like,
so we're taking the off ramp to Jey Uso for a spell, I guess. Like, why?
I'm just saying.
You can fast track this. Well, we took a stop at Jey Uso, who hasn't done anything since.
No, I'm dead.
No.
Nah,
it takes time. It takes time.
I disagree, though. I mean, listen, I know he hasn't won a match, but I like.
Is wasted on Jey Uso.
Yo, you're so.
You keep saying wasted. And wasted is such a strong word.
It is such a strong word. It's very strong.
Like 3 DQ finish matches since Mania, and it just hasn't showed up the other times. Yes.
Listen.
This shit sucks. What match? You know what? What is endgame match for you? What is the match that could prove all the Jey Uso haters wrong? That you go, you know what? In hindsight, that title run was good because it got to this. Because there isn't a dude on that roster, I think, that does that.
That's a solid question.
Okay. It doesn't do anything.
That's a solid question.
All right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to need Jay to give me a 20-minute banger with
That's what you fucked up already.
Well, Ilya, you want to do
but
that
he's not
again?
getting the belt though. But he's not getting the belt fresh off. That's not happening.
First of all, and second of all, even Ilya can't fucking carry this guy to a 20-minute great match. Right?
A 20-minute banger.
You want me to be completely honest?
Ew.
I think the only way you make this shit right is if it's like a fatal 4-way or something. I don't know if like he loses this shit clean.
But who does he?
Because it's gonna make him look extremely weak, though. Like I don't like.
Who are you?
But you can't do that, bro. Like,
I know, but he doesn't look strong. So I don't know who it is.
But bro, like not to you inside the IWC, but when you look out into the crowd, the whole entire crowd is eating. They all got the glasses on. The kids are excited.
My child wants the glasses, bro.
Like you gotta play into that a little bit.
But. They all did that when he wasn't champion, so we didn't need to have him hold it.
That's true.
Because there isn't any extra heat.
I respect that. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
I don't even want Gunther to have it anymore. Just somebody carry him. Carry him. I will. I'm training, dude. I need something. because there's nothing
I'm clipping
interesting.
this is getting clipped. We put this on. We put this on
I
Twitter.
need something out of Jey Uso. I'm willing to be wrong. And he's not making it better. To be fair, Triple H isn't making it better either. Logan Paul, dog. Logan Paul. That
Hold
wasn't
on.
going to help anybody.
I have
Hold
a
on.
question,
Yes,
though.
I can't wait.
I have a question, though.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be quiet for this
Speaking
one.
of Logan Paul, if Logan Paul beats Jey Uso,
God damn it.
is this man the best part-timer of all time?
Look, if Logan Paul wins, Karrion Cross better come out there and whoop his ass with a chair, like you said.
I would be
Is he
so
the
dumb.
best part-timer of all damn time?
I don't know, dude. Hogan won a belt in like 06. Like that's kind of not comparable.
How about I say Hogan came back at a WrestleMania to beat Yokozuna out of nowhere? Like,
Yeah,
Goldberg-
I don't think so. Right?
Goldberg beat the Fiend for the strap, so anything's possible.
I wasn't watching wrestling at that time. That's crazy.
A wrestler wins 2 matches in a row and they call them insert name Hogan. Like I don't
Goldberg
think you beat
came
that.
back. Goldberg
Like-
came back to squash Brock Lesnar in 2 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, dude, that
Nah,
shit.
you're right.
I'm
You're
just
right.
saying.
Fair word
No,
of
man,
time.
hear me
Fair.
out, though. He got the U.S. title part-time and held that for a long time.
Ungodly law.
A lot longer than we thought.
ungodly. And then winning the
Look,
from the Yeet Master? Nah, that'd
I'm,
be crazy,
I'm just gonna be the hater, and I don't care.
Do your thing. I'd love to hear it.
Like Karrion said, this is just what WWE is now, bro. Like
True,
they
though.
just all
That's
they
true.
care about is the social media presence. That's all it is, bro.
Dude, it's so bad.
It is.
But I'm gonna say it
not.
because look, once again, RJ, you know I'm with you as far as personally when it comes to Logan, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
course.
bro, when they put his shit out there, he makes numbers. I don't know how,
does, man.
why.
Because you hate him. It draws a stir.
The hate views on top of the people that are just watching because they're stupid. They stack on top of each other.
And
People
I
don't get
mean,
that.
I'm not gonna sit here and just say it's all bad. I mean, it's all bad for TCR panel, but the reality is I see a lot of people, and grossly enough, a lot of, I won't say grossly, you feel how you feel, but a lot of females who are like, oh, I can't get enough of him, blah blah. So he got his set of fans, man. He got a podcast that's
God
actually
bless him,
decent.
man.
I mean, he got fans, man. Dude,
I'm not
They do.
good. I won't even say he's even bad on the mic. It's not
He
hitting
not.
with me.
He not.
It's just
I don't
like,
think he's terrible on the
it
mic at
just
all.
don't hit with me.
That's my thing. Look, I've been very open about Logan. I think as a wrestler, I think he's pretty dope. I do like what RJ said though, and he said just because he can jump high doesn't really mean much. And I do think that's part of his act. He does do the high flying thing kind of decent, so
No
he
offense, he's the
overtakes
white
that.
Ricochet.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, hey, yo,
Kinda.
we
But
got
Ricochet's better, though.
That's crazy.
We might not have
Nah.
met that guy.
Hold on,
That's
though.
crazy word.
Hold on, though.
That's
You gonna talk
crazy.
about the Rico like that?
Well, the white
The
Ricochet
Rico?
WWE version, maybe. Not now. Not
God.
now. Not now.
I
AEW
just
Ricochet
want
on
to see
fire.
people's reactions.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
AEW Ricochet
Crazy.
on fire. Maybe WWE Ricochet.
Okay,
Maybe.
see, yeah, just because I
Maybe.
said Ricochet doesn't mean I was talking about AEW Ricochet.
Oh,
WWE Ricochet
crazy.
suck, bro.
I don't-
Okay, let's just
I don't
call
like
it.
Speed
that. I
title.
don't like that.
Speed title. All right, so he
Oh,
got
man.
Logan already passed that as a part timer. So
Let me tell you something.
It's
The only
crazy,
reason
right?
people like
Crazy, right?
Ricochet too, but he wasn't
Bro,
nothing
the only
WWE.
reason people like Ricochet in WWE was because of Samantha.
Samantha. He can flip.
Wow, I liked them more better
Listen.
before Samantha.
Listen, I'm not.
I was
trying-
here day
We're
one.
going off the rails now. I'm okay with it. We're going off the rails. But on
You know
some
what?
G. On some
All
G
right, for
shit.
you, Meech, he's the white Montez. How about that?
No, my God, no.
It's
No,
facts.
we
He
have
ain't
to-
never
no,
winning
we
a world
gotta-
championship.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
ain't
with that,
lying, That
yeah, I'm
U.S.
a-
title ceiling
go
is
pop.
right
Okay,
there. Isn't
listen.
that crazy? It's right. You see it.
Okay. I had
God.
you over here with Logan. Now let's bring it to where y'all kind of want it to be. Let's say he does lose, which is probably the likely outcome here. I
Yeah.
don't think Jay loses. Could we see actually Logan fizzle out? As
He
a
fizzle nowhere.
part-timer and after losing so much?
We can only hope. We can only hope. Maybe this is the loss to get it. Maybe he looks at that match and goes, Jay Uso picked me, I'm out. That'd be great. And then we can
But-
all get all along or get go
All
along
I'm
the
saying
line.
is, everybody saying he's a part-timer, he's a social media guy, then I would think he would fizzle out. I don't think, if you are a wrestler, I'm just, it's a fair question. If he's truly what we say he is,
WWE is just
I don't
gonna
know.
keep putting him out there because he
How much-
draws numbers, and the amount of hate this dude gets draws numbers.
He's not gonna fizzle out. Like, bro can
He's
lose.
not going to fizzle out just for that. I'm just telling you, people want to see him get his ass kicked. And
Listen, I'm
Triple H
just here
looking
posing the question.
That's the perfect heel.
And then on top of that, when anytime he talks on the mic, he's always booing everyone. And I mean,
He
they're
gets
always
the
booing
boost.
him
He
and
gets the
everything.
reactions. I mean, he does. I
like,
don't hate, man.
They don't keep him on TV all the time.
I'm about to say his
It
booze
works.
is not as loud as Dom's were, but you know.
It works. I think all the
Yeah,
critiques are
yeah.
fair as well. I mean, but I think it all works. I mean, just again, people naturally hate Logan Paul, so you need heels in wrestling, and you need real heels. Like, honestly, like, you need people that hate. Look at RJ. Listen, but look at that. That's what they love. You like, in wrestling, that especially in WWE. I can't say in all wrestling, but in wrestling entertainment, that cringe, that's what they love.
If we
you
clip
playing
this-
into it, they watching this like,
this-
yes, that's why we needed
I'm
more
just saying.
Logan.
If we clip this, you make sure you put a close up of RG's face when we were talking real quick.
I will. And what was crazy is if you had the opposite effect. Imagine if you were cheering for him like you were Cody Rhodes. They might have pushed him out a lot faster. Cody Rhodes be getting pushed out this joint. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to, you might have to reconstruct it a little bit. Reverse psychology on them. Start cheering for him because they hate the baby face.
This might be the
and
one
get him
time.
out.
This might be the one time RJ fucking cheers for carrying cross, has beat his ass with a chair real quick.
Honestly,
Carry
dog, I
it.
think I am a
Carry
carry
it.
supporter now. If the other choice is Logan Paul, I genuinely, there's no.
He's out
Hey,
on
I'm
that.
sorry. You catch me eating in the crowd if it's against Logan Paul. I'm not gonna like it, but I don't care. I want Logan Paul to win
this
anyway.
is
He's gonna eat
getting
with the
clipped.
straightest face. Just
Yep, just I hate this guy, but anything better than Logan. Anything better than Logan.
Like, I'm
don't
not,
look at me. I'm not enjoying this at all.
look over there because this isn't it.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, TTR family. That was to wrap up our show. That was our entire preview. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, we said we were going to do this for 20 minutes because we weren't that excited about SNME. And here we are 32 minutes later enjoying our conversation, laughing our asses off because that's what happens on TTR. The only place for your great debates and hot takes. Make sure you drop a like, drop a sub, all that good stuff. Till next time, y'all.